competed and waited for over 12 years to be able to bring that gold medal home, but I can tell you that I wouldn't change any of the medals that I won in whatever order that I won them so that I could have gotten the gold after the first one, because I think I'm a stronger, tougher person now because I had to wait so long for that gold medal. I had to learn that it's not about the end, it's about the journey. So all these things I was able to learn through the sport of water polo. So I was able to learn about discipline, work ethic, working well with my teammates, and that's all the things that I use in my everyday life with my school, with work. So water polo is really a sport that you guys should all try, because I know that you guys already all swim, right? How many of you guys raised your hands and showed me that you can swim? Be a little sign-up list, and I'm going to take all your names down so that you guys can come out and try water polo at the Santa Barbara Aquatics Level. Is that a deal? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to hold you to that. You have to. Water polo can open many doors for you like it did for me. It can help you get to college, and it can teach you all the skills that you're going to need for the rest of your life. So the question was, why did I pick that sport? For me, I swam, played water polo, played softball, played any sport, name it, I played it. But to me, water polo has a great combination of this physical element, it's competitive, you get to build these strong, great relationships with your teammates, and you get to travel the world. So for me, water polo is fun, ultimately. So that's why I played it for so long. I started at age 8, and I'm 32 now. And I'm retiring from the national team, but am I still going to play? I will still play because it's a lot of fun. So not only does it teach you a lot, but it is a lot of fun. What is water polo? So that's a great question. Water polo isn't a mainstream sport. Not everyone watches it. But I would say it's a combination of soccer, basketball, hockey, all in the water. Yes. Do I go to practice when it's raining? Yes. So water polo players are really tough because when it's raining, any temperature, any weather, we are in the water training. She saw that I enjoyed it. She saw that I was really good at it, so she said, why not? And now she's like, I'm glad I let you pursue that because, you know, she never was able to play a sport. She grew up in Mexico, so girls didn't play sports when she was growing up. So to allow her daughter to do that, and my dad has always been supportive. He was more of a sports guy than my mom. My mom doesn't really understand. Now she's a water polo expert, but back then she didn't really understand anything about sports. But I thank her for allowing me to do something so different than the norms for a Hispanic girl growing up.
Coming to a place like this, you're kind of like a trailblazer, reaching out to, like, say, Latin kids, maybe encourage them to play water polo.
I hope so. I can only dream that they see me and they can associate everything that comes with playing sports and going to college and being a part of something as amazing as the Olympics. I hope that they realize that there's so many other things out there for them, and that all they have to do is be willing to try it. I know that water polo was not a sport that was common in my parents' upbringing, so I'm glad they allowed me to play, and I think if we start introducing water polo to every community, I think you can get 10 to 15 kids that are made to play water polo. We always talk about how I was made to just play water polo. Like I've tried every other sport, but for some reason, the game, I can see it very well, and I played at a young age, and it's like, what if I was never introduced to it? I probably would have never been like a great athlete because I would have not found my niche. And I think every kid can be good at one sport, so if you're just introducing a new sport to a new set of kids, hopefully we get more water polo players. And I am selfish, I want my sport to grow. Water polo has given me so much, so if I can just spread the word not to just these underserved communities, but to everybody, I think everyone wins. And I mean, I'm thankful that my mom was, you know, a progressive thinker and allowed me to play a sport and said education was the key, because if I didn't get good grades from an early age, there was no way I would have been able to get accepted into Stanford.
Well, you talked about retirement, but what do you have any plans now that your maybe your Olympic career is over?
Well, I mean, I started a nonprofit, Project 2020, and I do really want to spread water polo everywhere, and I want to make sure that it gets into communities that wouldn't see water polo otherwise. And a big thing is access to swimming pools, and it's, you know, swimming pools and being a part of swim teams and water polo teams is a luxury, and I want to kind of even out that playing field. So with my nonprofit, I want to be able to offer all that at a no cost or low cost to underserved youth.
Okay. I understand they named the pool after you in Commerce, is that correct?
Yes, so they did a dedication ceremony, so now the pool, the Commerce Aquatorium, is now called the Brenda Villa Aquatic Center. So that's a little bit overwhelming for me, but I mean, I am what I am because of the City of Commerce, so if that's something that they want to name, it's a lot of responsibility. I think it's something that I'll have to continue to spread the word and be a role model. But
well, that's why I asked if you feel like you're a trailblazer in that respect, you know.
I mean, yes, it's something. I mean, you don't play a sport and then think of yourself as a role model or a trailblazer, but when I see things, I was currently in a drawing contest for LA County as a game changer, and I see all these things and I'm like, oh my God, is that really what I am? So it puts it into perspective, and it just reminds me that, okay, here I am, but am I paving the path for others? There needs to be others after me, because if there aren't, then what was this all for, and what does it mean? So,
that's cool, you're giving back to the sport.
Yes, I mean, I was fortunate to get a lot, so I need to be able to return that to the people after me.